think that's nothing. But anyways, welcome everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, night, or afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I hope you guys are, staying safe and well in, your little cozy rooms or lobbies, cafes, or wherever you are. Whether you're in your house, in some restaurant, or God forbid, I hope you're not, in class. That'd be horrible. Watching me while, studying? Horrible idea. But either way, welcome everyone to my little, out of different hour stream, which is, me experimenting with different times to, diversify when I stream so I can, do some days sleep early. My sleep for the past weekend has been shit, so I just want to snooze early tonight. But yes, either way, I hope everyone's having, a wonderful time, and I hope you brought your snacks and drinks to your, to our little stream session. And, yeah! Okay, that's enough time of me being awkward and, delaying and being dummy. Let's just get started because, we're gonna, as the title of the game says, slay a princess. So I don't know. Let's not worry about it. Poofy poof. So yes, content warning for everyone since, this game is quite intense. In many ways. Anyways, let's just jump in, let's jump in. How horrible can this be for me? Will it be a horror game? Let's see how bad it goes for me. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark places, have heart and see them for a bit. There are no premature endings or no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Sure. Sure. Horror, love, kinky. Hella kinky. It's gonna be my first time playing it. I have seen some spoilers, but, obviously I don't know how to get to everything, so we're just gonna basically play blind to some extent. But, have our own experience. So, let's just jump in, and oh my god, don't die that much. We're just for the dialogue. But yeah, for everything, let's just poof. Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I thought it'd be a tower, but
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, there's a parallax effect. I like it. I'm gonna set it on auto. Oh, whoops. End of the world. What are you talking about? Have you ever considered that maybe she? Oh, it's because she killing a princess. That's a bad one. Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe okay with the world ending? Do I get some reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what. Sweet, I've always wanted the awful monarch. Turn around and leave. What would be the most me answer to say? Oh no, I like the Viva la Revolution answer. I'm a sucker for revolts. Simple game of killing a princess, let's go. Hell yeah. And on that note, Viva la Revolution!
That's the spirit.
Viva
You make
la
your way up
Revolution!
the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. Well, we could slay in more ways than one. If you guys know what I mean, chat. Because, you know, maybe slaying means other forms of slaying, you know? Slay, late, get late the princess? What? I'm not horny out of nowhere. You know, I've never done a princess before, let alone any monarchs, but hey, could be, you know, a first time for everything. Anyways, let's jump in.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only
horrible.
furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
That's
The blade
nasty.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Would I need to do it? I might pass out soon while working here untied. Alright, dearie. You may lurk and, you know, hope you have a good sleep. Better sleep than me, please. Don't sleep at... It's like 3 a.m. for you. Either way, don't sleep like me who sleeps at 5 or 6 a.m. during weekends. Pain, pickle. What? Either way. Get some good sleep, Chris. But what if I want to get the princess laid? You know, or because, you know, slaying is another term for, you know, getting laid. Who says I would need a knife to kill them when I have these hands? Well, one hand. Okay, where's my other hand? You know, square up. I don't need a knife to, like, you know, beat someone down. I doubt the hands would be, you know, you underestimate my power. Fuck it, we're gonna throw hands. Like, you know, cause sometimes I don't feel like I need to be like the Joker who likes to be personal with an eye. Sometimes you gotta show him, like, these hands go full Mike Tyson. Fuck it. Mike Tyson. We're going full in Mike Tyson in the ring. Alright? Let me, coach. Let me go home. I'm gonna throw them fucking
The door
hands.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
Is it
The air feels heavy
comfy?
and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Well,
Her
she could
voice
just start.
softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
No. Don't fall
Don't
in
let
love,
it fool
dude.
you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
That's better. I love being dangerous. No, I won't say anything, but I will just say, what's the most nonchalant answer of what? I'm here to square up. Slaying is like, I won't say, let's throw down hands. But just checking out, you're not using a funny answer. Okay, we picked a funny answer. Just
You
checking.
are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
I could just walk away.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful.
Oh, she's.
How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I'm here to
begging
fight.
you to stay focused. There's a lot right.
Stay focused. Stay focused, brothers.
Hi.
We have to stay focused.
Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
No. Can I punch? Just tell me first. I want to punch. Like, I want to throw hands. We're here to slay, but, I want to do it, with damn hands. But, I'll see, like,
You're only making this more difficult.
but I'm closer to throw hands.
Thank you.
I
Thank
want to
you.
throw hands. God
You're
damn.
making a huge mistake.
I have hands.
No.
Is it a reason?
You're doing the right thing.
And what did I do? I came here to
Walk
murder.
up to the chains
I'm doing-
binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Am I not John Wick?
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I didn't come here for one key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
But
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
well, a cabin still has items. Oh, do you have any other ideas? Because I would like to throw hands. Oh, fuck. Oh, maybe I should have gotten the knife.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Those are pretty
Or if
steel.
that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Sure, oh no.
She offers the
This-
suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Hey, it's not 160 whatever
You
hours.
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
You think a locked door can hold me?
Is someone else here?
I can throw fucking hands.
You try the door, but it's
Kick it!
locked from the
Kick it!
outside.
Who cares? It's a wooden door. Wooden doors are not, fucking strong enough to fucking hold us. We are the, strongest, being ever. I am Ava. I am the strongest bitch in this universe. A mere door can hold me down.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Well, I guess I'm throwing fucking hands. I'm sorry, but
You
I'm
make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
square up.
This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Both of you assume I need a blade.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
It wouldn't have been a mess if, you let me throw
I
hands.
heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Now, how about them hands?
There's a
I
slight
got them hands.
panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Maybe we can turn.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm sorry, I'm just appalled by fucking chewing your handle so easily and casually. I'm just like, what? Was that the right hand? Because if that was the right hand, no, I would not chew my hand off. That's my drawing hand. And I'd be like, no, I'm stabbing now. I'm gonna be like, a little bit freaky. Okay, maybe too freaky. A little bit excessive. I don't think that's cute. That's murder. I'm about to commit murder.
Without hesitation, bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Fine.
Sorry, I panicked.
The wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
Okay, we're throwing hands.
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all
We're
fours in
throwing
the
hands.
corner of the room
Let's
and
go.
meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
Hunter's time, Hunter's mode time.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Bet.
I
I
thought
got
we
them
had the
hands.
upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
I'm gonna throw you in fucking hands now.
She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt. I'm not so sure.
I don't care. We're throwing
Don't
fucking
waver
hands.
now.
We're throwing fucking.
As you
Oh my
ready
God.
your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm.
Stab is that?
Your knife cuts into her again and
Let's
again
go.
as you're tackled to the ground,
Square
your
the
body
fuck up.
racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything
Let's
you've got.
go. Let's go. Square the fuck up.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
I can.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
We're fighting. We're fighting to the
We can
end.
still turn this around.
Nope. 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 If we're dying, like, it's not like I doubt, a stab, an accidental stab is gonna change anyone's mind, so I'm like, fuck it, we ball. We fucking ball. we ball, and, you know, if we win, we win. But, you know, if she loses, we lose. We are losing. I'm making sure we both lose. Like, I'm pretty sure this is terrible. Fuck it.
You
Fuck
steel
it, we
your
both.
resolve and take another step closer to the princess.
Fuck it, we
You
both.
probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
I lose. No, we
Excuse me?
losing.
What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised.
Fight time. It's fight time,
Can you not
bitch.
feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job.
Baby,
You take
let's
another
fucking
step
go.
forward, and the princess lunges towards you.
Squirrel.
The two of you enter one last exchange, a
go.
flurry of blade and claw and
Fight
fleshy
me,
ribbons,
bitch.
and then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the princess
no, we
collapses
losing.
beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price,
Biting your hand
but
first.
you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
And I'll make you pay for the
But you don't
next
have
one.
time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, bitch. What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Wait. Slow. I already did it! Why are you slower? Shush. I already won, bitch! I'm supposed to win!
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
You haven't watched
If he
ReZero
doesn't
yet.
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Oh,
Did
I'm
I
a
say I'm
schizophrenic.
not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
It's schizo! Oh no! Too many voices! I can't handle these many voices! No! No! Too many! Too many! 1, 2, 3! I have too much inner monologue. What would I do in situation 2? Concern! Why should I listen to you now since ultimately what the fuck just happened?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Oh, I did! I
You
just
were
wanted to
weighing
do
our
it
options in a
differently.
morally ambiguous situation. You can't blame us for weighing our options.
And plus, you did give
We
us...
did our best with the information we were given. And we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What?
I mean, of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah. These are
Yes,
welcome
but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead
I'm Doctor
transported to a
Strange.
different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? That's a
this is an
very good
extension.
point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble, and if you think about it, actually slaying her probably breaks us out of this cycle, right? We don't want to be stuck here forever, do we?
I'll find out.
You're laying it on a little thick, aren't you? Laying it on a little thick? What are you talking about? I'm sharing my honest opinions.
Sure.
What matters is that almost everyone seems to be on the same page. So whenever you're ready, you can stop dawdling, get to the cabin, and save the world.
Am I gonna save the world? Anyways, how are you doing, Zaru? Did you sleep well? I need info on my target now. Give me a little info.
Just be quick about it.
I need more info. Whatever. Oh. We park with our bare hands. Yeah, but someone, okay, I can get the understanding of, a sword, a monarch, taking control, seizing government, and ending the world via whatever, governmental means. Well, just, I'm more concerned how she can fucking rip me apart with her bare fucking hands.
She is just a princess. Whatever you
Still,
think happened to you last
how
time,
about you?
just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be
I'll
fine.
let them finish before I say myself. Stewie, please. How about you? I had a slight stomachache a while ago. I think I cramped up my stomach. I don't know why, but it's gone right now, thankfully. But overall, I am good. Just vibing right now. Oh yeah. I want to know, she killed last time. I want to make sure that doesn't happen. So give me some advice, bro.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
I'm gonna throw hands. Well.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her?
Yeah.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
I
don't think either of you really need to press the man on this. He wants us to slay the princess, so why would he have anything to hide? He seems like a nice guy to me.
Nice guy, but didn't tell us the entire
I appreciate the
paper.
vote of confidence, but you should really stop wasting time chatting amongst yourselves in the woods. So, if we could move this along.
Fine, bitch. Nice. Yup, yuppers. Alright,
Great.
fine.
Now, if you
Fine.
don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Alright. It'd be funny if I turn around. So then they'd be like, psych, I'ma turn the fuck around. We're doing a little bit of trolling here, fuck it. Should we just turn around, or do we go proceed? I feel like trolling a little bit. To be serious or be a bit silly? Says it's a love story. A love story, you say? I'm not good with love theory, so I'm silly always. Alright, we're being silly. We're gonna do a little trolling.
Oh, you're the boss.
Fuck this.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No, but I'll find anywhere but here. Nope. Nope.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
You dick.
Convenient. Everything back on track again.
dick.
Maybe the world can still be saved after all. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Comedy
It's
comes in
remarkably
threes.
selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
That's the cycle of life, my dear. We'll die and live again and die.
Turn around and track back down the path you came.
I am big brain.
Something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting
What did I do?
What's going on?
What did I do? I'm doing it for jokes.
I like it. Seems like it's got great acoustics.
I'm a bit acoustic, I know. Oh, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank, bro. The prank. The world around me is alone. If this place my texture, it is quiet. The prank gone wrong. There is distant rumble. The sound of many sounds, undulated pulse louders becomes. Fears come across the family extremities, swelling your conscious and rapid social. You are no longer. Don't get handsy with me. I don't like where you're touching me. Resistance, fingers drag, claw across your glass, surface of your soul. I don't like where you're touching me. Frustration. This vessel's full of you. I need something empty I can crawl. I need things shaped like me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, don't touch me. This is nightmare wake up. Yes, I am panic mode now. It's no. Wait.
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh,
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No, you can. Hitting tab on your keypad or R1. Doesn't matter. What? process the first fucking few minutes we just fucking had. I was trolling the dude for a few seconds. And we proceed to fucking get, swallowed by something with hands. And I mean, like, we touched 3 places. I like, but yeah, that was unconsensual. And I just realized, hold on a second, maybe we can put ourselves on, what's the word? Since everything is sketchy, I want to see if we can set up a filter that makes us also sketchy, like, or at least black and white. Filter, transparent background, blah, blah, blah. Because I did not... Nope, that is tone mapping and color grading. Where is the... Will this work? Nope! Nope, it's black and white, but maybe color grading like in this one? Nope. Damn, I want to make some fancy effects. But nope. We can't change it to black and white. Aww. Blue, anamorphic, chromatic, pixely blur. I guess the best thing we can go with is like how we can mess it up. This is as close as we're gonna get. Anyways, enough of me messing with effects. Alright. Killing a princess seems okay. No more revolution mode. I'm like. Yeah, let's be reasonable, logical.
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
No, we're not. I already died
Nevertheless,
3 times.
let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I believe in
And
redemption.
before you decide
my
to
dear.
waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Excessive, but alright.
Yes, of course. You do your job and slay her.
Don't tell me what to do. What? Killing a person seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? A little bit excessive on the murder.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If
Murder is
anything,
murder, my
slaying a
dear.
princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Okay, you got me there. You got me there. Alright, I won't fence with you any longer. You got me there. Got me there.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
We'll think about it. We'll
Ignore
figure it
him.
out.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He definitely knows what he's talking about. Maybe we can redeem this monster you speak of. Redemption.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and
My
walls
right
are
neck is
painted
supposed
in
to
a
like
fine
this.
layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I've made better blades. Anyways, fine. I'll take the knife. I'll be a little bit stabby on approach.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I'll be cautious. Optimistic but cautious.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Your
She
mom.
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
No.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I'm gonna take the quote of, I can fix her. Hi. Hi. I'm gonna just say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
He sounds like me when I
You walk
flirt
down the
sometimes.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Yo.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you
What's
here
up?
to kill me or something?
That depends. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I'm quite cold-blooded. You know. I will hold my blade first before I, ultimately continue on. I'm like,
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
why am I stepping forward?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I'm still deciding.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I don't care if she can or can't. But, I want to talk at least, but I'm not dropping the blade.
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
I want to at least remain armed, but also talk.
threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
Okay, that is insulting. Okay, don't you dare toy with me. Fuck it. Don't fucking play with me. Let's get to the chase.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh, fuck.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is
Oh,
all she
fuck.
needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Bro, she threw hands again.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on
fucking
bone where your
decked
jaw
me.
has been fractured.
What kind of glass cannon rogue am I playing?
Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Let's fucking go. Round 2.
Your blade slashes through the air again and
Round
again,
fucking
and her
2.
fists connect with your body as many
Every
times or
fucking
more,
time.
each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Nope. Throw hands. We are throwing hands to the end.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure
I'm
that
throwing
she
hands
won't
no
make it
matter
out of
fucking
here
what.
either.
My natural reaction.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly,
From
it's a
feral
miracle
animal
anyone is
to
still
fucking
standing.
boxer. Which one? What?
Can
Where
you
was this
feel
princess?
those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
We'll be fine.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs
Fucking
break
go!
as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps,
Oh, thanks.
her voice
I
an
enjoyed it
unhealthy
too.
rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would.
Of
But I
course.
have to wonder. Do you really think this is the end?
No, but if
But
we're
you don't
going
have
for
time
round
to
4,
worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
the adversary. Oh my.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a
I'm gonna have my
cabin,
power bank closer.
and in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I got this. Affection through hands, round 4? How many corpses am I about to make? I'm fucking Doomslayer princesses right now. Doomslayer mode.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
I like
That's
this
the
voice.
spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
We're scaring the fuck up right now.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
So,
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
spicy this
Sure
one
about
is.
that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever.
Sure, whatever.
Clear?
We're fine
Crystal,
hands.
let's just get on with it already.
Oh, yeah, this guy. God, why did he call him stubborn? I would call it bloodlust. I'm not a feral animal, also. Wait, what? Nah.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Sure.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the
There's a
altar,
mirror,
and the doors
though.
of the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's
Cat.
definitely a mirror. There
Yep.
isn't. Oh, stop bickering and just get on with it. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
I do.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
Alright.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I'm a person there.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
No, you're ridiculous.
But it was there a second ago. Now it's
That's
gone,
fine.
so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Let's go, I guess. Alright, we're squaring up.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world
Stabby
without a
stab
weapon.
time. Alright, let's see. Do I have extra attack? Do I have fucking, what's the word? Action
The door to the
surge?
basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it.
Sulfuric?
If the
That's
princess
not
lives
helpful.
here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Oh, you.
This isn't what she sounded
yeah.
like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good.
She wants to.
Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You
Sorry.
need to
no.
stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
I'm pretty sure it's a good fight.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
You will try. Woo! Oh. Ooh. 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 I haven't tried any of the save options. But, oh, I like this design. From one tiefling to another. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tall. Gay, yes, very gay. Just like big woman. Big woman. I can't see my own cursor, but is there an option to fix the cursor? Because I can't see the cursor. I don't see my cursor. Alright, we're saving, I guess. This is our first save. I just realized we haven't been saving. Oh my god, do we have no hit run? I don't want to do. I'm gonna save it because I want to explore all this. Just, just all of that. Sounds like a reflection. Wait. Oh my god. You sound like a narcissist. Oh. What am I here to do? So you do remember me, fuck yeah.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
Oh,
So,
say.
why don't we do it again?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Oh yeah, you still have to tell me
Alright.
that.
Fine. I believe you. What?
Oh,
What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
square the
You
fuck.
know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Skill issue.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Skill issue. Doom Slurmo. What would I say? What would I say? Just because I'm gonna take this. I'm not gonna do this. I wanna fucking square the fuck up. Because I'm like, ooh. All my art just kind of exudes this energy. I'm just like, yo, I feel like I'm in my drawings right now.
I know. You and the princess have been talking about it.
You don't have to be so snarky.
Alright. You know what? I am fighting. Oh, wait. I don't know up to you as last time, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. But I don't know about you. I played enough D&D to say, roll for initiative. Let's go.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult
Roll
yourself
for initiative,
headlong towards the
motherfuckers.
princess.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red
Alright.
blood.
Uncanny action.
She's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Fuck!
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
I do!
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
Oh,
So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
I...
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs
Oh.
you to win.
This is not about reincarnation.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
We
Don't
fight.
listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Ooh, I want to play this smart. But I'm also like, oh.
You
Let's
push
have-
yourself off the ground and attack
let's
the
play
princess,
smart.
trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress.
We're in the fucking
You have
world.
little
We
room to
can't do
maneuver.
this.
For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last. This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her. She's throwing us around like a rag doll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Fuck you.
The princess's
Oh,
arm
God.
shoots forward,
Oh,
her
fuck.
palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark,
Damn it.
and you die.
Fuck. I am the needle? Ugh. I'm playing Barbarian
On a
next time.
path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Fine. Fine. We're listening to you all
Fear's
the way.
good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it. So what? You'd have us cower in a corner?
This is not great.
No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
We'll
You're not
see.
challenging us on all the looping. Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to
Too many
disappoint, but I'm
places.
sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. Then what is going on? What's going on is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here, and if you'd already seen things you weren't supposed to have seen. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through.
Alright.
It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason.
I'm ready for a fight.
We
Round
may have
3.
the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Yeah,
Fortunately,
sure.
you have an entire trip through the woods to reconsider that.
I'm round fucking...
There's nothing to reconsider. We're all for violence here.
Yeah. I'm listening to Stubborn one more time.
Haven't
All
signed
the way.
off on anything yet. Violence is the answer here, but the method is equally important to the act. You can't let her leave the cabin.
We'll see about that.
It's like I said, all just circles. Instinct tells me we need space, and I trust instinct. Nothing else to say. Not for me.
We haven't talked yet. The place looks a little bit different.
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further. Things are
Spread?
always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too? Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
I think it's just right. We like her.
It
See
isn't
it
long before you
through.
find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
Touche, touche.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
Sure. But it's time to play the
interior
barbarian.
of the cabin is suffocatingly tight. More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
We'll see.
We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it.
Yep.
Maybe it'll go away again. For something to go away, it would have to be there to begin with. And let me assure you, there's no mirror here. The only thing at the end of the room is the door to the basement. No use arguing. Mirror or not, we need to be there. The why we pick doesn't matter. I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. And worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
Alright. Take the blade.
Take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah, I
Good.
guess.
There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
Mm-hmm.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there, it's right in front of you. This really is just like last time.
Yeah?
It smells of nothing, yet it's still there.
Eeny, meeny, miny. What would I do with a mirror? I'm steadfast.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised?
Let's go.
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
sure about it. Hmm. Oh wait, did I accidentally turn off the? Oh well.
Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Go to
Oh.
her, rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
Oh, it's not.
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time.
Liar.
There'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Will you buy me?
Alright.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself.
Hi, Rizio. Welcome, welcome. We're
But
about to
soon,
fight
there is solid
something.
ground beneath you.
How you doing?
Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her.
Alright.
You turn to face
Oh.
what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from
This
the
is not an
darkness.
ideal fight.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this
Alright.
time.
Let's go.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run. I really don't like the sound of this.
Oh, we'll fight her outside. No
It's the
worries.
only way we live.
Alright. You make a good point, Haunted.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need
Oh,
to
I'm not
want
scared.
this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh. No. Oh, oh. What's the best psychological? Not talking, no talking. She wants a fight. I'll give it. If you. Ooh. I'm gonna taunt her.
You step forward, stopping just outside the reach of her chains. The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you?
No.
You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting.
Let's go.
I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Oh, you will try.
Bloody desire in her eyes.
Let's
The
go.
princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Come on. Let's fucking. Yep. We're running.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble
Huntress
up the
mode.
towards the tunnel entrance.
Tired to be stopped. Let's go.
As you near the door, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rapid
Alright.
assault.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Good. Good. This is where
You
we'll
reach the
fight.
ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Oh, I'll be the same, alright?
Little bird, where do you think you're going?
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us.
Yeah?
Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
Let's get into this.
You glance
Let's
back at the
go.
cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
Now, stubborn, you get your wish.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Do it. Be
Let's go.
swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Slay this fucking
Leap
dude.
from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
This instant bitch.
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left now. As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly.
Let's go.
Strike.
Round 3. Round fucking
Before you
3.
can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
That's fine. We got
It's
this.
nothing. A scratch.
Yep.
Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned. We're actually gonna pull this off, aren't we?
We keep going.
Just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
Kinky. Anyways, let's go.
You engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again.
Can't say monk, but I
She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's
Oh,
slowing
sweet.
down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More!
Can't touch
Keep
us.
going, we can't stop now!
Let's go. Yeah.
You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you
We
in her
both losing
impenetrable
them.
arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
Big woman.
You've
Oh, it's
outplayed
raining.
me, haven't you? Something feels wrong. Something.
And?
What?
Then what happens?
We had to just Aunt Sophia's taken her away and something else in her place. God damn!
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Where's
Round
that
5?
mirror again? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know how we're gonna find, her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
It's like it's mocking us.
Let's just stay still. It is. Does that mean
Yeah,
the
he
world
did be
ended?
gone.
It hasn't ended. We're still here.
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
Like your sense of, inner strength, stubborn. I'll take it. He goes, yep.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
We'll be fine.
Thing reeks of death.
Oh!
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Something of death? I think that's just talking to me. Come to my embrace now.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
We'll be fine.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Ooh. You approach the mirror. Sure, I guess? Silence as you reach for her gun, but the mirror means it's time for you to see what's in it. Alright, what do I see? It's you! Hey, I look pretty! You are alone, the place is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. No, I'm staying here. It's quiet, it's empty, I can fill it up with so many things. Alright, let's go proceed and see what's next. You are at the cabin? What am I seeing beyond? Is that her? Approach her, sure. You are present inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the space between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Don't fragile me. What would I say? Oh, and then the space is follow. We have a thunderstorm right here. Oh no! Oh no! Power might go out. Oh, what would say? What are you? Forgive. Is this the world? Let her out of here. Right? What's that? Need to slay the princess?
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
Yeah, you touched me in odd places. It was nice. But yes, what are you exactly? Scientific brain coming in.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I am Ava. I'm cool. I'm a person, I guess. A sort of person.
A person, a set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I see. I can say all this now. Wait, explain the
Yes.
fragile gift.
Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one yearns to grow and struggle. Even now I feel a will pushing against mine, not realizing that we are one. She will make for a fierce heart. Do not mourn her. We will provide her with the growth she fought for.
So what, you gonna make her fucking like super buff and swole next time I see her? I expect around 6, 5, 6, 7. I can use all these choices, can I?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Touche. Now okay. Do you know the name?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
The world's famous? Yeah, well, that's good.
I know only that they are.
What's that?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Freedom's great. Are you the princess? Let her out. What?
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Okay, so are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay, I get that. Interesting.
You
Where's
speak
the-
in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Touche, touche.
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is
Okay.
no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. Yeah, what if I kill you and you don't like it?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Oh, damn.
Everything, until we meet again.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of amnesiacs. How many pieces have you done? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. How many Lego pieces are we building?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Okay. Sure. What if I don't let you give this to me? Yeah, what's up?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Yeah, that's a good question.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
art requires you to be destroyed, to destroy something, make it be. It's a magic one. Yeah. Okay, I guess this will make us wait and stay a bit longer, but... Alright. This is the only path forward!
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh, I'll remember her.
You won't.
Fucking punched us. Killed us. Vessel. Oh my god.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Huh? Well. Huh. That storm is getting really strong. Damn. Let's check on something. Alright, just had to check on something. I will. I'm gonna toast a cookie, so we're gonna go on a quick snack break since we have basically restarted. Should I? I'll save here. So, quick BRB, I'm gonna get a quick snack. Yeah, snackies. Hold on a second. Let me fix some stuff. No. What's a word? Snack break thingy. Because I do not. What's the word? Oops. I have to copy that. I forgot to set this up. Alright. BRB, you guys stay safe and hope you get snacks too. I'm just gonna get like a cookie only. you guys had a good snack while I was gone. Hey, welcome back. Hey, I am back. Oh, I had the worst moment. Not really a bad moment, but just a moment when having my snack. So I went to warm up my cookies because warm cookies are best cookies because warm, chewy, and soft is best. But I kind of like when I was toasting them, I kind of burned some of it. I was just like, dead. I just died inside. Yeah. Anyways, that's a moment of pain. Indeed. But yes, what was I gonna do? And the world, what are you talking about? How do you consider that maybe not the cookie? F in the chat for the cookies. Maybe at some point I should sell cookies. Be a nice, side gig. But yeah.
We're talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Do I though? How can I mean, well, why is she staying? Do you have evidence to back this up? I'm gonna be a lawyer mode. Lawyer up.
Already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
But I'm like, but what did I do beforehand, huh? I could have been just, a simple carpenter or just a bug at the pug. Bug at the pug. Bug at the pug. Bug at the... Huh? What was I saying? Anyways, forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that I'm a nihilist?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Well, if you don't tell me why she's dangerous,
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out, which she will unless you do something about it.
What happens if, she gets out?
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Yeah, I'm gonna, scope it out.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. And each and every one of us is doomed.
Pacifist run.
So sure,
I can fix
go,
her.
Talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
I can fix her.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. you'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
We're pacifist
Ignore him.
running
He
this.
doesn't know what he's talking about.
No amount of harm. We're gonna do 0 harm done. We're gonna. What's the word?
The interior
full
of the cabin
pacifist
is
run.
almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm gonna enter the basement. We're going full pacifist. You know? Pacifist run.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, no.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Anyways, but yeah. What was I thinking? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Is the volume of the game loud enough for you guys? Can you hear it clearly? I just, not sure if it's too soft for you or what's the word? Not loud enough? It's fine? Okay. Just, thanks. Anyways, I'm going to just say hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
Come. Sorry. I'm not
You
immature.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
We'll
I
find
am
out.
begging you to stay focused.
Stay focused,
I'm
Purpose.
not riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Pacifist runs. Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
I think about you for all I know. What would I do? We're going full pacifist run, so let's start with the name.
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
We're choosing a name
Is
after most.
princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Yeah. So, is your name Prince? That's a funny answer. Yeah, so your first name and last name is Princess?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
God, your parents were horrible. It named you very self-esteem.
Sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Yeah, what is... God.
Okay, that's weird. She
Well-
hasn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
No, please. benefit of the doubt. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm gonna be super pacifist and, give her a chance. If I'm
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
I just want to know your health, honey.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
Hey.
That's hardly relevant.
I'm pretty sure.
But actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Yeah, I'll send you to sleep. Okay, but actually. Did I double press accidentally? I guess I missed it out. I don't think you're dangerous. It's just,
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I
Okay.
like the world.
Okay, the choices might have glitched.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
Touche.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Trust is a leap of faith.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
Hey, I'm a pacifist,
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
Yeah, you're missing out on the hit anime series One Piece.
Can't trust in this situation. It's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
Shush, the tables have turned.
Everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
We live in the 22nd generation, 22nd century, my dear. Monarchs having actual power? Government? As if. Where's the... I'm reading the options. I don't know. I know I locked you up for this and will kill you, but I can't set you free. It's too risky. Okay, I don't go with the last answer because, I'd be like, yeah, I can set you free, but don't make me regret this. Or we're gonna have round 2 episode with stabbies. Okay?
You're only making this more difficult.
Shush! Pacifist run! Pacifist run!
And you won't. I promise.
You better not. Jesus
You're
Christ.
making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
You want to talk with me?
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
We're two people together. We can pull it together.
I'm guessing you
Break
don't
it.
have the key?
We won't need a key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
The chains would have a keyhole though. I'm gonna do this obviously because I did the last one already. So. Okay, wait. These are different options. I just realized. If there's anything. Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Fuck!
Is someone else here?
Bitch!
Your shouts and pleas are
Bitch!
met.
You can't contain me!
I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Shush!
You try the
I
door,
do what I want!
but it's locked from the outside.
Sorry, honey, we're
You
stuck
make
here.
your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I'm in no mess.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Whoever they are,
There's a slight
we're gonna
rising in
get
the
these
princess's voice.
hands.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Oh, don't do it again.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her lip with the determination of a trapped wolf.
No!
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
I'm not gonna
Or
stab her.
we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
We'll find out, okay? Pacifist run. She's not trying to kill me, but she's a little bit freaky.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade
Don't give me
against the
those
ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
We could've used that
You
to
cut
pick the
into
lock.
her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
I'm surprised she's not feeling pain. I'm surprised she's not
Her
feeling
limb
pain.
falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
How is
Pacifist
she still
run.
smiling after everything? It's
Honey.
like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Oh.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
You gotta meet levels of. Okay, maybe a lot. I'm going to bring her to a therapist and a psychoanalyst after this, cause ain't no way. I'm like, you gotta have a few screws loose, and you need help. And that's where I come in. Oh, we're going to therapy.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
What do you mean? She needs
As
a
the
therapy.
princess
Wait.
approaches the bottom stair, her body steps forward and raises the
I
blade.
said pacifist run. Pacifist
Wait,
run.
this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Pacifist run. Pacifist run.
What are you doing?
Oh, water!
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to
I
connect.
did not ask for this. I did not consent to be possessed or...
Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
As if... Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step
Just
forward.
throw the knife away!
We both know this isn't you.
No, I was gonna send you to
Nervously
therapy.
reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Wait.
What are you doing?
What is she doing though?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
You did not have to stop me.
Stay
Stop.
strong. We can tough it out until it's done.
No.
For her sake.
No.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
I'm
The
not
two of you
dead.
have
No, wait.
literally doomed
I'm
everyone.
on it. I'm someone on that same thing.
She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Stop. No. Need to do it.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
No, she doesn't.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound. It won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
You didn't have to use the
It
knife.
can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
She didn't have to stab me. She could have simply disarmed me and pushed my body.
In the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I got stabbed for no reason. No. Okay, no. Okay, no. We go, no, we're still pacifists running us. But still, she did not need to stab me.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
It's a
If
murder,
you
it's
don't
a
remember what
murder.
happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to
Well,
be very
hello,
sneaky about
romantic.
your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts. you
Four?
put in the works.
Oh, you're adding me.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Smoke
What can I
just...
say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
He does have a point on that. On that note, yeah. Maybe. Soon. Oh, yes, we are. Alright, use that option. How lovely? Very lovely. Oh, I think the right term is, my hand tracking's ass. More romantic. Very romantic. Sweats and romantic. I'm never letting myself feel again because, oh my god. Romantic feelings hurt. Anyways, proceed to cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Of course.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything
Blah,
in her
blah,
power to
blah.
stop you from slaying
Blah.
her.
I know.
Don't believe a word
I know I
she
can skip
says.
this, but you know, I
We
don't.
already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Yo, roast his
I
ass.
do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their
Here's good.
bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Sure, whatever you want.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Me? No stabbing. We're gonna take the mirror.
That's because there isn't a mirror.
Of course you
The
say.
table, the blade sitting
I
on
just
the
wanna
table,
know what
and
the
door to
smitten
basement.
says.
There's nothing else in here.
Mr. Smitten.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again, there isn't a mirror.
I think you just got a skill issue. I want to
That's
see.
a great idea.
Yeah.
We have to make sure we're looking our best before we save her.
We shouldn't waste time preening. If he is lying about the mirror, it might be important. I'm not lying to you. Use your eye. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I want to look at myself in the mirror, see how beautiful I am.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
Smitten
It isn't
kitten.
much to see.
Oh, aren't you smitten
really
kittens
isn't
are?
funny.
Yoink.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
No, you're ridiculous.
But it was there a second ago.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Wait. Feather? No need for a knife. I am strong and powerful. I am everything.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Yes,
revealing an
go
intricate
ahead.
stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is
Oh
someone
my
there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning.
Well, no,
Yes,
because
for
I'm a
everyone's
pacifist.
sake, you're
I'm
not
still
in love.
pacifisting.
Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
One mind living there? It is a
You walk
cozy
down the
looking place.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
We'll
You
free
know
her
she
still.
can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's
Hey!
you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
I don't think we can stop him. He's just gonna go on and on.
Back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Mhm.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned the whole world,
Stop! Oh my
but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
I think it's
Horrible for
fine.
you, maybe, but we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
If we don't see it, we
never
don't
saw
know
a
it.
world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
You're
Besides,
listening to him.
we
He's
can
not
change
sick.
destiny.
Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
No, you do your job. Mhm. What happened after I died, didn't it?
You died, and now we're talking.
You bastard. That's good. Why did you have to kill me?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No!
Did we?
I was hoping to
We've
confirm
warned
this
her of
army.
the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
First of all, she gave us
made the best
28
decision
stab
for
wounds.
her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Well, will I have to cut the hell up? Because I hope I don't have to, because that was a visceral scene.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Okay, she needs
We won't
help.
be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
We'll see.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with
Yeah.
any idea we came up with. Am I the
Yeah.
only one here who thinks that's weird?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, I think she needs some
Didn't care last
therapy.
time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No,
Oh, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to
No.
be trusted.
No,
So
she
go
needs
ahead
therapy.
and slay her.
She needs therapy. I'm just asking, like, honey, like, you know, like, she's not a she's not a lost cause. I can fix her.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No. I still have to
Isn't that just
try
like
something.
our darling
Try
princess?
anything
She
for the
wants
world.
to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. No feelings one way about the. I don't want the world to end. No, no.
It didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
That face is
not
kind
so
of cute,
sure.
though. But yes, I will apologize for last time because we were about to send you to therapy, and I was going to help you all the way for a supportive friend.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
Oh, sure.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Therapy. We'll take her to
She's
therapy.
perfect. Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Maybe.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
You sure?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Well, rescue the princess. We shall.
No. I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yeah.
Good if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest,
Titanic.
I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
He would.
I would.
Of course.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
What if we can fix her?
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
So she's.
Believe it. But I guess I have to.
I've told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank
No!
you. Thank you
We're
so
taking-
much.
Sure, but therapy.
Princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back. Everyone out there would be saved.
I'm kidding. Now I want the hug.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Now I
What
want
do
the
we do
hug.
now?
Thanks, Sarah. What do we do now? What would I say? I guess we. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I want
But it's
before.
time to.
She doesn't even know what she
It's
wants.
time to figure it
You
out.
may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave, and I think
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I'm glad to ask. There must be something you want. There must be something you
I
want.
just want to make you happy.
She
Did you-
can't just want to make us happy.
Did the art style
It
just
makes
change?
sense to me. That's all I want for her, so of course she'd want the same for us.
Is this what the snow's doing? You have to have your aspirations, don't you? Thing, you just met me. You can't. Yeah, you can't be.
If that's what makes you happy.
Is she broken? What's going on is she's lying to you, only she isn't a good liar. Are you starting to trust me now?
But what would make you?
I just want to make you happy.
This isn't right. I don't know what's going on, but this isn't right.
I fail to see the problem here. She's just sweet on us. You don't have to act like it's a big deal.
Let's just get you out, honey. What? You don't have to leave. Let's just. If you want to leave, let's just leave. Yeah.
Sounds perfect.
Oh, phew. She's back to normal.
Oh, what are you talking about? Our angel has always been like this. Absolutely flawless.
The princess takes your hand. The last hopes
so
of the
scared.
entire world slipping through your fingers as they
She
intertwine
needs
with
therapy.
hers.
She needs a
We
lot of
have
therapy.
each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I
Let's-
will mope about it.
Oh my
because
God.
moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Sure.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand.
Oh, it's
Ugh,
scary.
look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to
Hey.
be so happy about this.
Hey, some
And
people just
what
love a good
happens after
smile.
we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move.
Yeah.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Unless I kick down the door. It's not that strong.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Enough
Are
with
you
this
sure?
true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yeah. We're just taking her to therapy. I asked, do you think?
Well, I don't know. Do you think I can?
Yeah.
Of course you can.
Oh.
You believe in her, right?
It's a door.
Nobody is leaving this basement.
Yeah, let's try it together, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech.
I was thinking we both kick it down.
The lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
I'm still dragging at the fair.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table
No.
and slay her before it's too late.
Not doing that. We're gonna give her aspirations. And, the future. Shit like that. We're not doing that.
You're enjoying
doing
this,
peace.
aren't you? You're
No.
taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer.
I can fix her.
Hate you.
The world's not gonna end.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
You wanted to leave?
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Yeah.
A happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
What do you want to do?
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep
Shush.
into his eyes.
Silence.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
She's gone now. We don't get the chance to make one jacket, nor will you have her. I want to, though. It might be a cool coat instead of.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course. You, but I'll be nice.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
It'll be alright. And my
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
So now let me fix my connection. There we go. Phone's charging. Satya, whatever. It's going. Beautiful. See you on the other side. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
I would
She'll
be
be
nice to
there
myself.
waiting for us. I just know it.
Let's go. You approach the mirror. Forgot. I'll be fine. Silence as you reach for. We're gone once again. The mirror always makes something. Well, you need to see what's in it. Oh, what will I see? Hmm? Oh, boy. You've grown? Don't look great. Find yourself alone, quiet once again. Back to the cabin. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Yeah!
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Hello again. So what is added? How much have you changed? Yeah.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
So it's more of you evolve. Oh my. Alright. Evolve. So, what's it like to change, dearie? I'm not gonna be this mean.
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Sounds like being a person. What do you want to do at the end of it? Yeah, what do you want? Well, I
I'm
would like a...
sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
No.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Sorry, that came up a little bit rude. I was just curious what I would say. Did I ask when it's all done? Do you know what? I guess.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am. What I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
Such is life.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Oh, cool.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Fair enough. Why not? There are so many options. Why would I say? Kind to me then. I guess I could say thank you because it would be nice. Say thanks. You unquestioned kindness to some degree.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Oh, my question disappeared.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I think she needed a little bit of therapy to figure out her life a bit more. Yeah. Been brief. Yeah, I'm very slow. How's that feel for you?
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Ooh. Oh, interesting. Yeah, what would you want me to bring next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
I wasn't sure if you wanted a checklist or a
My
wish
joy
list.
isn't seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Alright. That's a good question, so you don't have preferences.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Okay, so, alright, agree with that. How many more now? I don't want to ask it.
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Fair enough.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
It's okay. I've been for worse. Why would I attack something that's already killed me? But yeah, I guess I'm ready.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Go for it.
We will meet again.
Oh, fuck. Everything goes dark and you die. I'm excessive. I'm loving this.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
There and back again. Guess we can save based on the time slot. Here we go again. Yeah, but let's call it here for now. I think now's a good time to call it since we've already dealt with like three endings. We had the big Wildman ending. We had the lovey-dovey ending. And we had the handsy ending where, we touched so many places where I was not exactly too keen on. Yeah. On that note, I hope you all guys enjoyed today's stream. I hope you enjoyed this little new game that we're trying out together. And yeah, thank you again for watching my little stream. And hope you guys had a wonderful day, night, or afternoon, with me. And I hope to see y'all guys next time, alright? Bye, y'all! Bye! Be safe, all of you. Bye!